soft, it's hard, it's big, it's small. But one thing all the poop has in common is that I've picked it up. And so can all responsible dog owners in here if they want to learn how to pick it up using a simple technique that I use and that any responsible dog owner can effectively use to pick up poop to help their neighbors, their family, and anyone else who has to smell it if it's still in the ground. Alright, so I use a simple technique and it's 3 main points. The first one is find. So when you're walking with your dog, you're going like this and you see him get into the poop stance, which is generally hind legs forward, like this. Front legs forward together, and then the 2 back legs spread and down. It's pretty obvious. If you're paying attention to the dog, you should probably see it. The next part is, so you're going to need to identify the poop, see what kind, so you can effectively prepare it. So you're going to need to see the size, so you might need 2 bags. You need how soft it is, what kind of technique you're going to need to pick it up, and where it is. Like, if it's in tall grass next to a neighbor I don't like, I'm not going to pick it up. If it's next to the really nice guy who's on the short grass and everyone's going to see me not pick it up, I better pick it up. Alright, so the next part is the approach. Now this part's probably the most difficult part because, good old bad boys, they got to step on the poop a few times. So you're going to need to identify, from the find phase, you're going to need stuff like the terrain. So how are you going to approach it? If it's at night, you're going to need to do, you need to check your steps. And if it's on pavement, it's going to be a lot easier than if it's on grass. So you're going to do the duck walk, which I like to call. So you go check, step, check, step, quack, quack, check, step. Alright, it's pretty simple. And once you get there, you're going to use the grab. So generally there's a variety of poop bags that I use, generally. Here's my Arm & Hammer big one. This one's pretty big, but it's a lot thinner. And it's a lot harder to rip off from the thing of them. I have a little thing on my dog bag. So generally some of them smell like vanilla. I prefer those ones because I love vanilla and I'm not a fan of chocolate. But yeah, so you open up like this, stick 1 hand in if you prefer. Sometimes I do 2 if it's a really big poop and I need some special assistance. And there's a few techniques. So I'm just going to use a simple little Snickers mini. I poop those. So generally, you're going to go walk in, poop. It's on carpet. Check, step, check, step, check, step, check, step, quack, quack. Check, step. Alright. Now generally, my favorite technique is the scoop technique because you're able to get all of it inside and then do a simple setup. So I'm going to go in, scoop, there. Now you get that, you need to make sure that you don't get any of the top stuff on there near your hands. They're going to go like there, so it's good. Spin it, tie it. But one thing you're going to need to watch out for with your dog is what I like to call hanging chad. And that's if the dog's kind of old, the poop's going to hang on to the bottom. You need to chase on it and use your the scoop technique very effectively. You need to go right on it, go rip it off. But yeah, so there. See, it's not that simple. Poop's not that bad. So.